Where my bad bitches I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hoes be looking okay. Yeah. So hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Millionaire Mo, or you can just call me Mo. On this channel we talk everything solo traveling, real estate, and self-discovery through solo traveling and solo experiences. I truly believe to have a fulfilling, purposeful life, you need to know what you like, what you don't like, and the way I like to do so is by traveling. So if that's something that you're interested in, please continue to watch and like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. So today's video is just going to be me rating a few resorts, a few kind of like popular resorts within the Caribbean, based off my traveling style and whether I would stay there or not stay there, and whether I would stay there solo or not stay there solo. Okay, so it's in no particular order. I'm not rating the resorts 1 through 10. All of the resorts I picked are kind of like popular, or like popular brands and popular destinations, and they're all pretty good, but based on me, based on my traveling style and what I like and what I dislike, you know, some of them is like a yes and some of them is just a straight up no. Okay. And I hope this helps you when, you know, you're making your traveling decisions, whether you're traveling solo, traveling with a group, or traveling with your partner. I hope this kind of helps you figure out your thought process and whether you can gauge whether a resort is going to live up to your expectations and what you see online. Sometimes by looking at the pictures, looking at the reviews, and looking at, you know, just what the resort offer, I can tell whether I'm really going to like this place or not. You know, and especially with social media like hyping up a lot of resorts and taking like aesthetically pleasing videos and pictures of the resort, sometimes it just be an epic fail. Starting off strong, we're gonna go to Jamaica, Montego Bay. This resort is the Hotel Riu Reggae. So it's a 5-star hotel, adults only, beachfront property, 5 minutes from the airport, and it's about 5 restaurants within walking distance. So let's take a look. I'm looking at the overall property. I would say decent. Yeah. I would say decent. The property looks a little small. It looks like it has a lot of guest rooms, but not a lot to offer within the hotel itself. Let's look at some of the amenities. It has breakfast included, a bar, a gym, spa. Parking is included. I feel like that's a plus, but not everybody drives. Free Wi-Fi, laundry, business service, hot tub, pool. It's all inclusive if that's your jam. Housekeeping, 24/7 room service, and restaurants. It has 4 restaurants, 3 bars and lounge, 2 swim-up bars, and 2 poolside bars. And a free buffet breakfast is available from 7 to 10:30 a.m. And there are some things to do. I'm not going to read all of those. And yeah. Full service spa. That's a plus. Love a full service spa. Okay. So, based off what we just seen, would I stay at this property? Yes or no? The answer is no. Mainly because of the rooms, and I just feel like the property just don't really offer anything like it offers what a, you know, an all-inclusive property will offer, which is like, you know, restaurants on property, breakfast, you know, the pool, the pull-up bar, the poolside bars. That's typical once you get to like all-inclusive properties. That's kind of their jam. That's kind of what they do. And I just feel like at all-inclusive properties, sometimes the food is like a hit or miss. And I need my food to hit at all times. But the major turnoff for me was the rooms. I feel like the bathrooms was kind of, you know, the most decent. But I don't like the color scheme of it. I just feel like once you get to the property, it might look a little outdated. But that's my personal preference based on my personal traveling style. This is no hate and no shame to the resort. It's probably a really nice resort once you get on property, but I wouldn't chance it. I just wouldn't stay here. So next up, we're gonna go to St. Lucia. This is a pretty popular resort. It's the Jade Mountain Resort. This is a few of the pictures of the property. The pictures of the property seems to be focused on the rooms and the view, which makes perfect sense because that's essentially what you're paying for as a 5-star property. So very nice. Real good reviews. Free Wi-Fi, free parking, is beachfront, has breakfast. Let's look at some of their standard rooms. This is the Sky Jacuzzi Suite. Decent. The Star Infinity Pool Sanctuary. Really nice. So all the rooms kind of have like this open layout, I guess, where it's like no doors. So that's why the bedrooms have like the nets to, you know, for like mosquitoes and bugs and stuff, so you can kind of sleep comfortable. But okay, so would I stay here? Yes or no? Honestly, if I did stay here, I would only stay here for one night. And I would stay here if I was in a relationship. This gives me, you know, couple vacation anniversary trips. This give me that, but I probably wouldn't stay here more than like 1 or 2 nights. I need a little more on my properties that I like to stay at, but very beautiful, very nice view. If I'm here, I would just kind of want to soak in the room. It seems like that's the main focal point of this property, is the room and the views. So I want to kind of, you know, really soak all of that in and be able to fully experience what the space have to offer. We have another Rio property in Jamaica, Ocho Rios. Okay, we're gonna be looking at this on Expedia as well. Based off the pictures, let's see if I would stay here. I feel like all Rio properties are not made equally. I have stayed at one. I stayed at Rio Montego Bay. It was pretty cool. Same deal, not too much to offer. So looking at the pictures of the property, nice rooms, better rooms than the last one, I would say. I like the kind of clean, modern vibe of the hotel. Gym. Looks like they do weddings, classes, like fitness classes. This is what I mean about like a small property. Is you see like the main kind of property is the hotel rooms, and it's like that one kind of focal center point. Everybody is going to be there. Everybody from the hotel is going to be at that particular focal point, like the pool, the bar. If they're doing shows, a lot of Rio properties do shows. Entertainment time, so a lot of it gonna be right there. I like my properties, if they are bigger, like resorts specifically, I like it to be either like really kind of spread out, be a bigger resort, or extremely luxury and it's smaller. Okay. Yeah, so this is nice though. Let's look at more of the guest rooms. Yeah, I don't like this. The beds like that, I don't like that. But with properties like this, I feel like they often kind of update their rooms as the years go on. So sometimes you might stay there 1 year and you might have an updated room. Other times you might stay and you might not have a great room. So if I was to stay at this property, I would not stay solo. It's not somewhere I would go solo. It's not, you know, as appealing for me as a solo traveler. You know, they have the regular amenities. This one is kid-friendly, family-friendly, so that's good for our family travelers. But I usually travel solo, so I wouldn't stay here solo. Would I stay here as a girls trip? Maybe. Yeah, I would say as a girls trip if you wanted to save some coin. It seemed about $220 per night for a basic room, which is okay if you're for like 5 nights or so. I would say here for a group trip. Solo traveling, no. Couple, no. Okay, so yes or no, if I had to give a yes or no answer, would it be a top pick of mine? No. Based on my traveling style. I'm gonna keep on saying that, based on my traveling style. I'm like an adventurer and I feel like luxury traveler. Luxury, that luxury button goes up and down depending on what's the occasion and how much I generally want to spend per night. I usually don't go over like 500 though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I ain't there yet. No ma'am. Okay, next resort we have is Sonesta Ocean Point Resort. It's adults only, all inclusive, and we're going to be looking at this property on Expedia as well. Yeah, this is in St. Martin. St. Martin, Ocean Point, all inclusive. Looks good, looks nice, a little modern. I love, when I say spa services, I like my spa services like this. I love it, like beachfront, waterfront. I don't really like the in-room massages. I don't really like to have to go to, like, you know, the spa on property. I like it to be like a sectioned off area where I could be like on the beach or kind of poolside. I just like to kind of be in water, and so I like that aspect of it. So far so good. Pretty standard rooms, I would say. Decent sized properties, on a smaller side, but yeah. So if you were traveling like with your girlfriends, you know, standard rooms, modern. If you were traveling with like significant other, it would probably give that. So let's look at the property amenities, regular amenities, bar, spa, parking, gym, laundry, free Wi-Fi, pool, you know. Has 6 bars and lounges. That's pretty good. 3 restaurants, 2 poolside bars, a cook to order breakfast. I kind of like that. Yeah. I feel like when a buffet, I feel like it's hard to kind of appease to everybody. So if you have something that's like cooked to order, you get to kind of tell the chef exactly what you want a little bit. Like say if like you want an omelet, you can kind of fix it to what you normally would fix if you was like home or at a restaurant or something. So I like that. Okay, so would I stay here as a solo traveler? No. Would I stay here with friends? Yes. Would I stay here with my significant other? Yeah, not for too many nights. I feel like we'll get bored. Next up, we have Silversands Grenada. Okay, another 5-star property. I think all the resorts was 5 stars. Like I said, they was all pretty good properties. Ooh, okay, my kind of girl. My kind of girl. Let's look at the rooms. This is a suite. I think all of the rooms are suites, which I love. Beautiful. Yes, this is my vibe. Like for hotel rooms, this is my vibe. This is my vibe for sure. I don't really have to be on this property too much. I ain't gonna lie to you. It seemed like a smaller property, but it had fitness classes, full service spa, Pilates, saunas, snorkeling. That's my jam. Yeah. Not too much on her. She's T. She's T. Would I stay here? Yes, no questions asked. I would stay here solo. And if I wouldn't stay here solo, it was simply because the rooms are really big. The rooms are big. So most of the rooms are suites. Most of the rooms can accommodate 3 or more people. So that would be like the only reason why I wouldn't stay here solo. But would I stay here? Absolutely. The property is gorgeous. I would stay here solo. I would stay here as a group trip. And I would stay here with a significant other. It's a very beautiful property. Very beautiful property. Very nice. No complaints. I would stay here. Absolutely. So, next up we have Wyndham, Grand, Barbados, Sam Lords, Castle, all-inclusive resorts. Same as the last one, really pretty. Let's look at the rooms. That's not the room, that's the lobby. Pretty. Pretty. Let's see what else. Exterior, common areas. Like I said, I like multiple like picture opportunities. I told you that in my last video. What kind of girl you are. Dining. Look like they don't really have much dining options, but it's 6 outdoor swimming pools. Like I said, I'm an early morning swimmer, so I love when resorts are big enough where it's multiple pools. I don't want to be in one focal pool. Like, I don't like that. I don't like when it's just one pool at the property. Everybody is gathered up. You can't even get a seat if you wanted to. Everybody's at that one bar. I like multiple pools in different locations because sometimes you just want a quiet, nice little vibe, and sometimes you want to socialize. But you know, I like it to be a little different. So will I stay here? Yeah, I would stay there. I would stay there solo. I would stay there in a group trip. I probably wouldn't stay there like with my man. Why? I just don't feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like the rooms give us nothing as a couple. Okay, so these next 4, I'm actually going to zoom through a little bit more. The video is getting a little long. I want y'all to, you know, watch the video full out and see if y'all would stay here. Tell me what y'all like or don't like. So this next resort is Temptation Cancun Resort. So if you know, you heard about this property. You know what kind of property it is. So I'm not really going to get into too much detail about what they say goes on. I've never been here, but I am going to show y'all the pictures. Very fun. Very playful. It's just like you're gonna have a good time if you're open to a good time. It's like a party hotel, so you're not really gonna get much sleep. Baby, you go there and you be with the shits. Or not. I think they have like foam parties. You can't record. I heard you can't record at the pool because people are able to be topless. Women are able to be topless. It's an adults only resort. And yeah, it's 6 bars and lounges, 2 poolside bars, 2 swim up bars, 7 restaurants. So it's a big property with a little bit a lot to kind of go around. So this is one of the resorts where I feel like you kind of staying on the resort. You're going to get the full experience of the resort. So would I stay here solo? No, because of the type of resort it is known to be that type of resort. If you know, you know, and I just don't want that type of like attention, that type of vibe. No. Now, would I stay here as a group trip? Absolutely. A girls group trip, I feel like it would just be fun. No, we don't have to participate in anything, but I feel like it would just be a cute, a kiki moment, like a good time with your girlfriends. Would I stay here with my man? Absolutely not. He's mine. Let's clear that up. Let's pack that up immediately. Our next resort is the Morgan Resort and Spa at St. Martin. This is another kind of TikTok resort that's like trending or was trending. So these are the pictures. I've seen this property before. It is a relatively small property. Nice rooms, I would say. Pretty. Yeah, pretty standard, pretty. That's like kind of like the only like pool they really have. It's a small property. Yeah, no, I don't like that. The entrance is pretty as well, very beautiful. What else? It's like cabana area, lounge. Would I stay here? Wait, let's look at some of the property amenities. Yeah, regular resort. Would I stay here solo? No. Property too small for me. Not much going on. The rooms are nice. The rooms are decent. Would I stay here as a group trip? As a girls trip? I could stay here as a girls trip. But I would stay here as a group trip, just knowing that we're going to be off the resort. It's not much going on the resort. Like, it's a small property. It's obvious you can tell. But the rooms seem pretty good. Not too much on it. It don't seem like it's ran down or anything. Would I stay here with my man? No. Like I said, not too much on the resort. It's not too much going on. I feel like we're going to be bored. We're going to have to go off the resort, which it's fine. But sometimes when you with your man, you just want to chill. Like, when you with your girlfriends, like, it's like, all right, let's get out, let's go. Like, you're going to have more motivation to get out and go explore the country. Sometimes when you with your man, you explore. Sometimes y'all just want to chill poolside. I feel like it's too small of a property. So, would I stay here? Probably not. No. Next up, we have Secrets in Montego Bay. So based off the pictures, pretty decent. I could tell off rip, real close, real easy, I wouldn't stay here. I wouldn't stay here solo, I wouldn't stay here with my man, and I wouldn't stay here as a group trip. Simply because it just seemed like, based off the pictures of the property, that is going to attract an older crowd, okay? And I ain't into that. Like, it's a pretty property. It will be considered a luxury property, so they say. It has really good reviews of it. Nice suites, but I just personally, I don't like the rustic or like brown. I don't like that. It just, to me, it gives like old. It gives a house. I just don't like it. I don't know. Yeah, I just wouldn't stay here. I don't have no complaints about the property. Like I said, it just gives like it's going to attract an older crowd. It looks like it's going to be kind of like really, really quiet. Unless you just have a group of noisy people in a room next to you. But I don't like that. And I like quiet rooms. It's just, it looks like the resort is going to be quiet. It looks like the resort is going to be boring. Like, ew, 0 out of 10. But it is a pretty property, I believe. So I just wouldn't stay here. No. I wouldn't stay here solo. I wouldn't stay here on a group trip. And I wouldn't stay here with my man. Definitely not. Okay, so next up. And lastly, we have the Four Seasons Resort in Los Cabos. So let's go on to booking.com. So based off the pictures, Four Seasons, if you know, you know, beautiful luxury brand of resorts and hotels all over the world. So you can see this is really nice. I like that a lot. Like that whole setup, I like that. That's my vibe. Like I like a little kind of private pool and, you know, other pools. I love that. These are more look like villas. Those are rooms. I love this. I love this. I don't really have to look too much more. But if I was like planning my trip, I would obviously look at the reviews. I would look at, if I was solo, I would look at how close or how far it is from things that I want to do. If I plan on doing anything, how far or close it is to the airport, because I don't like to be too far out. If I have to fly into a certain airport, 4 swimming pools, free parking, 6 restaurant, bar, private beach area, breakfast. It says cribs are upon request, so that means it is family friendly, which is not really too bad. Expensive per night, yeah, for sure. But overall, I would stay here. I would stay here solo, and I would stay here with my man. To me, this is not, what y'all? This gives, if I was to do a group trip here, this gives like my, bachelorette. Like if I wanted to take the girls to, somewhere that's a part of our wedding, this is where I would probably want to take them. Because you kind of get really nice rooms. Like bigger rooms, but it still gives you like luxury. Sometimes like when you go too big, it's like you pull away from that service. I feel like the rooms are big and beautiful. So would I stay here for myself? Yes. Would I stay for my man? Yes. Would I stay here for a girl's trip with a purpose? Absolutely. A regular girl's trip, like we just getting out and about, no. But a girl's trip with a purpose, absolutely. So that is my 10 resorts. Would I stay there and wouldn't I stay there? Let me know if you would stay there or you wouldn't. I feel like the video was long. I hopefully it was informative. Always read the reviews on Booking Expedia, Google, Yelp before you make your decision. A lot of these properties, they was probably open years ago and don't always keep up, so you want to make sure you know what you're getting. When you look at pictures, I looked at pretty much the pictures that was given by the hotel. This was probably mainly when they first opened. You want to look at guest photos, okay? You want to make sure, if you're not a type of person that likes to eat off property, that they have multiple options for food. Because it gets hungry. You get hungry. Like, you drinking all day, you get hungry. So you want to make sure you got yourself covered. You want to make sure you're eating good. You want to make sure you're having a good time. And you want to make sure you're getting your money's worth. Traveling does not have to be expensive. But sometimes when you want a certain level of service, you want a certain quality, you're going to pay top dollar. And you want to make sure you're getting what you're paying for. Okay, so if you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope this was helpful. I hope this aided you in helping you pick a resort or know how to pick a resort. If you liked any of these properties, go visit. Tell me what you think. Tell me how it was. And I look forward to seeing y'all back in 3 more days with my next video. Okay, bye.
Why my bad bitch?
I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hoes be looking